Hello YouTube, it's your boy Jim Graphics. In this video, I will show you guys how we design funeral program. You remember we've designed a couple of pages. We've done the front and the back page 1, page 2, page 3 to page 5 and 6. Alright, so into this video, I will show you guys how we designed the 7 and page 8. Going backward, if you remember when we were designing the biographic page, I told you that the biography is categorized by birth, education, career, and faith. So what I mean by that is each of this subtitle here have its own write-up. You understand? The birth explains the journey of the man from birth, education, career, and his faith. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to create this page by page. Like I told you guys, for those of you who are asking me questions on how or why do I lay my pages this way instead of laying it, there are different ways to lay your pages while designing a magazine or a brochure. So I'm going to explain. So that's why I say stay to the end of this episode of all the episodes, guys. If you stay to the end of all the episodes, you understand how we come up with all this. All right. So right now, guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to create another page. So to create another page, what we're going to do is we're going to select this plus sign. Lest I forget, if you're yet to subscribe, my name is Jim. Please subscribe. If you don't know how to subscribe, click on the red button below and turn on the bell icon. Because anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to see it. All right. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this plus sign. You can see it over here. Click on it and you will see this empty frame. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to page 5. Copy this. Once we copy, Ctrl+C to copy or Command+C to copy. All right. We're going to copy in just this frame. All right. Because I don't want to start creating it from the beginning. If you don't know how or how we came up or how we came to this spot, please go and start from episode 1 so you understand how we came up, how we got to this point. All right, so I'm going to paste this just right here. I'm going to right click to remove this. If you look closely, there's a background over here. All right, the background is inside the frame. So to remove frame from the background, just right click, select frame type, select remove frame. All right. So right now, you can see if you see this, just basically it's asking you the content of the frame would be lost when the frame type is set to none. Yes, like I told you guys, we are trying to remove this background from this frame. So if you click on OK, boom, guys, it's out. Do you understand? So right now, we don't have a frame here. We have a frame here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Control key on my keyboard or hold Command if you're using a Mac or an Apple laptop. So right now, I'm using a Dell. Right now, I'm going to select this midpoint, flip it to the right, then right click immediately. So you have this and you have this. Do you understand? So right now, let's go back to how it was before. So we have 2 frames here. If you're using the lower version, guys, you can basically double click on this and it will come over to this part. Do you understand? So if you don't have this version, I've downloaded CorelDraw 2023. I'm going to put the link soon once I upload it to my drive. But for those of you who need the Corel 2021, please, I've sent your request. I'm going to send the link to you. Please bear with me. I've sent that link to some people. All right. So let's continue with the video. So right now, I'm going to go to import using my file on my menu bar. Select import to import the backgrounds which we're going to make use of. So I'm going to select import. Remember, guys, we're designing page 7 and page 8. So I'm going to go to this. If you look at these pages, well, I gave you guys all this information. From page 1 and 2, page 3 and 4, page 5 and 6. So now we're on page 7 and page 8. So I'm going to basically click on this and select everything here. On this text contains all the information which we're going to make use of. So remember, guys, I told you I'm not going to give you the man picture and his information. Do you understand? Right now, I want to just give you guys the backgrounds which I use. I'm going to click on import, and basically, guys, drag this way, and this is what you are going to have. So over here, guys, these are the text which are going to make use of. Like I told you guys, categorized. We'll have the bet. This is the text under the bet. We'll have education, and there are lots of text under the education. So right now, I'm going to show you guys how to lay this. In this video, you're going to learn how to lay your text, how to align your text, and how to play with the background. So right now, I'm going to bring in this background. I'm going to scale this up just right here. So I'm going to right click on it and select edit power clip, and I'm going to place it into this frame. I'm going to right click and select edit power clip. So why are we editing the power clip? Because you can see this background is not fitted to this frame. So right click on it and select edit power clip. And once we go in there, this one will be inactive and this one will be active. So now you can scale this up. Once you scale it up, go to block on your effect on your menu bar. Select block, then select Gaussian block. Then yes, you can reduce this. All right, you can basically reduce this to 43.1 pixels. Then you can click on OK, and you can leave that to that. Now you can click on finish, and this is what you're going to have. So right now, we're going to select this image. So if you look closely, guys, I explained to you why I always use this man's picture, this particular one, because it does not have enough images. All right, these are most of the pictures I was sent by the client. So we make use of it, guys. Right now, let's make use of what we have, guys. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go to my bitmap, select mode, change this to grayscale. Grayscale means black and white. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to bitmap it. Why are we bitmapping? Is because I don't want this image to be heavy so that it will lag my system or make my system hang. All right, because I'm using a 12 gig RAM and a 500 gigabyte of hard drive. All right. Right now, I'm going to go to bitmaps. Let's convert to bitmap. Let me bring this over here. So make sure your resolution is at 300. Color mode is on RGB. So you guys might be wondering why I'm converting with RGB. I convert my pictures with RGB, and I design my colors with CMYK if I'm printing, because definitely we are printing this magazine or a brochure. We are printing it. So I will make use of CMYK as color code, all right, or color model. So right now I'm going to use, okay, once in bitmap, you can see. Now I'm going to select my transparency tool and fade out this edge this way. Once I fade it out, I'm going to bitmap it again. Why am I bitmapping? Because I want to fade out multiple parts. Because I told you guys, if you want to bitmap, if you want to fade out multiple parts in CorelDraw, you have to bitmap. So right now I'm going to click on bitmap and bitmap it. All right. Right now I'm going to just fade out this part, because if I don't bitmap, I won't be able to bitmap this. All right, this way. So right now I'm going to basically scale this up this way and leave that to that. And don't worry, don't mind the ways exceeding the edge in the margin. Don't forget about that. All right. Forget about it, just leave it the way it is. And right click and select power clip. Then this arrow is going to come up asking you where do you want to power clip into. You're going to just click on the frame, and you can see it has aligned itself into the frame. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our text. And to bring in your text, what we're going to do now is I'm going to come over to page 5, copy this text box, and use Ctrl+C to copy, or Command+C to copy, then use Ctrl+V to paste it. So once you paste it, double click on it and highlight everything or select everything. Once you select everything by using Ctrl+A, there are a lot of shortcuts, guys. There are lots of shortcuts in design, all right? Just bear with me. So Ctrl+A to highlight everything, and use the delete key on the keyboard to delete it. Right now, I'm going to leave this just the way it is for now. So I'm going to come over to my text notepad. All right. I'm using the notepad. Some might use Microsoft Word. I don't like using Microsoft Word. I have my reasons, guys. I have my reasons. All right. So even though the client send it with Microsoft Word, I always copy it and bring it to Notepad so that it will default all the settings that has been done, so that I'm going to use my own settings to place it, because sometimes we'll get to that. All right. Let's come back to the video that I'm explaining too much. All right. Copy it. Control C to copy. Control V, paste it in here. If you don't know how we created this text box, basically select your text tool over here. Like I told you guys, every tool has his or her own property. So if you select this way, you can see this is from here to here is the property bar of your text tool. We have the bold, italics, underline, alignment, bullets, numbers, drop cap, and lots more and lots more. This is how we created it. So if you're lost in this episode, please start from the cover page, which is episode 1. So right now, guys, I'm going to basically drag this here because there's no more text down there. So you can see we have 1 and 2. We don't need that. So come over to this numbering, and boom, it's off. So right now, guys, I'm going to drag this one down. I'm going to cut this using Ctrl+X, then use my delete and bring this up, then paste it using Ctrl+V. And once we do that, let me highlight this so we can see. So the font I've been making use of, if you come over to this, you will see I've write the length of the font here for you guys. All right, so the font I've been making use of this is called Albright 3. If you don't have this font, for those of you asking me, you're using this version, but I don't have the font. Please, guys, please, not that CorelDraw will not give you all the fonts in this world. They will give you the ones, you will see there are free fonts they will give to you. There are default fonts, not that you can download free font. You can. That is why I say register for my class, my WhatsApp class, so you can get more information. But I put out a flyer and most of you do not register. Just few registered, but I want to pass the information to them. So for those of you who don't know how to download backgrounds and lots more and premium stuff, please don't come and ask me if you are not registered for that class. All right. For those of you who are registered, congratulations. We're starting the class today, which is Thursday. All right. So right now I'm going to just drag this up this way. And this is the font. And make sure this is actually aligned over here so that when you're cutting it, it won't cut. So right now, what you're going to do is, I'm going to change the color of this. I'm going to double click on this. So you can see we're using CMYK, as you can see, guys. I'm going to drag this one over here. I don't want it to be black. I want it to be this color. I'm going to click on OK, and you can see the color, guys. It matches with the background I am using. So right now, I'm going to give same color to this text. All right. I don't want it to be black, but this is not cool. I want it to be that kind of brownish. So let's bring this one here, and that is it. We're going to give this one this color, and that is it, guys. So right now, we're going to just leave this one just the way it is. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this one up here. And once I do that, I'm going to highlight this and give it a drop cap. Drop cap means the first letter to be on capital letter. So this is it. Sorry, the first letter should be bolder or bigger than the other letters. Right now, I'm going to come over to this and I'm going to bring this one here. All right. And some of you might be wondering why I'm dividing it this way. It's just the style I want to use for this page. All right. So bear with me. So I'm going to copy this to this part. I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to paste this one. Definitely why this one is coming with uppercase is because, drop cap is because we copied this from here. So it's giving us something. So we're going to just click on this drop case to remove it in case you encounter this problem. All right. Don't say everything is everything is coming to drop keys after I click on drop keys. So that is what you're going to have because you're clicking on drop keys, all right? So right now, guys, I'm going to give this Albright free. And this is what we are going to have. So I'm going to basically what? Let me check the font size I use for this. So this is 55. Copy it. So, but this will be bolder because this text is longer. All right. So you have to use your initiative to, you know what? Reduce it. Yes, I said reduce it. It mustn't be same size with this. So right now, guys, this is what we're going to have. So if you remember, guys, we were told to always use this logo on every page. But I told you guys it mustn't be on every page, depending on the layout which you're working with. If the layout permits you to put it and you have enough space, please go ahead and put it. So right now, I'm going to just copy and paste it just right here. So right now, this is basically what we're going to have. So I'm going to just bring in my ellipse tool, draw a line here. Remove the fill, guys. The parallel line here we'll have. Select this and give it this outline. So we're going to double click on this color thumbnail, and once we do that, we're going to come over to this weight and make sure this is on point, and make sure this is, let's see 1, let's see 2, and let's see, all right, let's give it at 2, just in case. Right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to right click and select power clip, place it into this frame. I'm going to right click and select edit power clip. I'm going to drag it up this way and reduce that a bit. Bring another one here. Use shift page down to take it behind and use control plus page up to bring it forward. Then we can basically use our transparency tool and fade it out a bit. Don't let it be too bogus, so that it won't affect every information you have there. Let's click on finish and see what we have. So boom, guys, this is what you have. So let's take it up so it doesn't distort this. So right now, this is what we're going to have, guys. So right now, I'm going to come over to this and bring this one here. And we're going to delete just the way we did earlier. Make sure it is aligned. Don't sleep, guys. Don't slack on this. Make sure it's always aligned with this so you have a perfect alignment, guys. So if you don't know how we created this margin, guys, remember, start from the beginner's class, the episode 1, or you can go to the beginner's class to watch. Right now, we're going to copy it from here. We'll copy everything. Don't copy the file, so don't put it on somebody's job. So now, paste it. Once you paste it, guys, remember, guys, this one is having this color. So this one, we're going to give it a black color. Right down, we're going to just drag this one here. Make sure it is aligned with this one, all right? Make sure it's aligned. So it is right now. It is aligned, all right? So once it's aligned, come over to this and align it also. And this is what you're going to have, guys. So right now, I'm going to copy this and let's drag it to this part. Once you do that, delete this once, delete it. And right now, you're going to this is how to combine pages. This is how to join pages together. All right. So right now, I'm going to just basically click on this. Let me zoom in so we can see. If you click on this middle one here, you can see, click on it, an arrow will come up. What is the arrow asking you? We have more information down there, so we have to put it on the next page. So we're going to just click this way, and boom, guys, this is what you're going to have. You can see I've joined this arrow, this box with this one. So if you click on it, you will see there's a line here telling you this is the continuation of this text. All right. So if you look at some designs, you will see the texts are divided. All right. So right now, I don't want this place to be just plain. I'm going to drag this one. Don't mind, forget about this text. We're going to continue on the next page. It will continue on the next page. All right. Right now, I'm going to just drag this one down, and once we're done with that, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in this and basically bring in our rectangle tool and draw this way. Once we do that, I'm going to use my shape tool, hold Control, and drag this way. Or you can come over to this and put one here. All right, sorry. Unlock it. There's a key here. Unlock it and put one here. You can still do that. All right. So, or you can hold your Control and use your shape tool and drag it. So right click on this and select power clip. Place it in here. Right click again. Select power clip. You know, this is a funeral program, so we're making use of things that has to go well with the design. I'm making use of a rose flower for the man. All right. So right now we still have enough space here, so I want to just drag this one here. All right, so basically, guys, this is much space here, so I'm going to just drag this one. Let's drag this up this way. Like I said, guys, don't worry about this text. All right, don't worry about this text. We're going to continue on the next page. So let's bring this one up a bit. And this is what we are going to have. So right now, I'm going to give this one drop cap. Yes, guys. So this is what we are going to have. So in the next video, I'll show you guys how we designed the page 9 and page 10, which is the continuation of, we have the birth, we have the education, and we're going to go into what? The career aspect of it. All right. We're going to go into the career aspect. So right now, let me check the level of text which is remaining here. So you can see we have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. We're going to continue on the next page. All right, guys. So watch out for the next, and see you guys in my next video.